The ocean had always obeyed him, not because he demanded it, but because he belonged to it. Deep beneath the midnight blue waters, in a kingdom of coral spires and glowing plankton skies, lived a young kraken named Kyle. His skin shimmered deep indigo with streaks of bioluminescent cyan along his tentacles. His massive eyes glowed sea green with curiosity, not menace. And then the storm came. A violent collision of warm and cold tides ripped through the seabed. Coral palaces shattered. Sand spiraled into blinding clouds. The ocean floor groaned. Kyle anchored his tentacles to stone pillars. But the current tore him free, hurling him into the black unknown. The last thing he saw was Lumura Reef, swallowed by chaos. Silence followed. Kyle awoke in unfamiliar waters. Colder, heavier, colorless. A faint cry echoed. Between razor cliffs, a pod of silver moonfish spun inside a violent whirlpool funnel, dragged toward a crushing rock fissure. Kyle hesitated. Then he dove. He thrust 2 tentacles into the spinning current, anchoring himself. With the others, he wrapped around the moonfish, shielding them. The current tore at his skin. With one final surge, he split the flow long enough for them to escape. The whirlpool collapsed. "You're not from these waters," their leader whispered. "No," Kyle replied gently. "I'm trying to return home." Beyond towering stone pillars, Kale encountered a radiant leviathan, emerald and gold scales shimmering in the deep. "You carry the scent of Lumura," she said. Before he could answer, a colossal, abyssal hunter erupted from the trench and clamped onto her coil. Kyle froze, then surged forward. He wrapped his tentacles around the creature's central jaw, cyan streaks flaring brilliantly. The beast thrashed, slamming him against stone. "Now!" he roared. The leviathan released a shockwave of crushing pressure that blasted the hunter back into darkness. "You are young," she said softly. "Yet you stand." The sunken arch loomed ahead. A roaring horizontal river within the sea. It would test him. Kyle inhaled, then launched forward. The torrent spun and battered him. Pressure crushed against him. He anchored 2 tentacles into the seabed beneath the rushing current. Inch by inch, he pulled forward. His cyan bioluminescence blazed brighter than ever. With a final roar, he broke through the wall of force. Warmth returned. Color returned. Soft golden coral shimmered in the distance. Lumura, damaged but alive. Kyle rose slowly from the seabed, scraped and scarred, but stronger. Reef creatures emerged from hiding. He was no longer just a lost young kraken. He was a guardian. Sunlight filtered from far above, catching the cyan streaks along his tentacles in radiant brilliance. The ocean had not obeyed him. It had shaped him. And this time, he was ready.